Hey Canucks fans, the Canucks are indeed playing meaningful games in March, but they're not winning any of these games. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter, I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram, I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary from Monday, March the 9th. Thanks for your well wishes and greetings and congratulatory texts. I'm back in Vancouver after a whirlwind weekend in Nanaimo, all three kids bowling in a provincial tournament. Kayla, our 12-year-old girl, won the Bantam Girls Division. She won the gold medal, so she's off to Sault Ste. Marie in late May to represent BC at the National Championships. Jacob, our all-star, came in second. He won the silver. Great performance, but just came up short. And Sean did not qualify for day two, unfortunately just missing the cut. But all three of them bowled very well. I'll get a vlog about it, I think, do a part two of my joy and pain of being a sports parent. I was stressed and nervous and excited for them up and down, and I wasn't even the one bowling. So once again, thanks for all your messages. Kayla going off to the Nationals. And because of that, because we were late traveling home, I did not get to do my YouTube live stream last night. So I'm bumping that to tonight. So tonight, join me at 10 o'clock on YouTube for my weekly live stream bumped from last night. Someone who didn't do as well as our kids did on the weekend were the Vancouver Canucks. They lost 2-1 to Columbus. And I kind of led with this. We want to be playing meaningful games in March, but the Canucks are not winning these meaningful games. They're 1-3 in March. Extending that back to the end of February, they're 1-5 in their last 6, and they need to stop giving away points. Some positives from last night: Thatcher Demko was good. Elias Pettersson was strong, especially on his wonderful partial breakaway goal coming out of the penalty box. Toffoli looked good. Unlucky, a post, a crossbar, and a good chance. Jake Virtanen hit a post, but there is certainly, I wouldn't call them passengers, but certainly not enough difference makers last night. Some negatives: Canucks went 0 for 3 on the power play, barely any chances. They didn't get any scoring, obviously, aside from the Pettersson goal, and a couple of defensive breakdowns that were key that led to Columbus goals. Kind of similar plays where they lose battles in their own end, behind their net, and then poor coverage or awareness, and then boom, pass to the slot and a one-timer past Demko. So Alex Edler lost a battle in the first goal. Troy Stetcher then was put in no man's land trying to cover, and the second goal is Tyler Myers, who lost the battle, and then it put Quinn Hughes in a tough position. So unfortunately, the Canucks were okay defensively, but those two breakdowns led to 2 goals and ultimately cost them the game. Now the Canucks are at 76 points after 68 games. I've always talked about this being, the magic number being 94 points. So that means they need 18 points over their final 14 games. Doable, but whether they go 9-5 or whether they go 8-3-2, whatever combination of 18 points, that doesn't add up. 9-5, or that's 14, or 8-4-2. That makes sense. That's also 18 points. But they got to get to that 94 point benchmark, and they're fighting with other teams, right? They're tied with Winnipeg and Nashville. Arizona is right below them. Minnesota is 1 up on them. They're only 3 points behind Calgary with 2 games in hand. So if the Canucks win those 2 games in hand, technically they'll be in a better spot than Calgary. They'll be in third in the division. Then you don't have to worry about the wild card spot. But obviously there's 6 or 7 teams fighting for 2 or 3 spots, whether you count third in the Pacific or the 2 wild card spots. So the Canucks are in it. They're playing meaningful games, but they got to start winning these meaningful games. Now Brock Boeser coming back will help, obviously, the scoring especially, and whether he's back, I don't think he's even back as early as tomorrow against the Islanders, but maybe later in this week after he started practicing yesterday. So that's a good sign, coming back in mid-March as opposed to the end of March. Get an extra 2 or 3 weeks out of him as the Canucks fight for this playoff spot. As long as they don't rush him back when he's not ready, but I don't expect them to do that. So if the Canucks need 18 points out of their final 14 games, how confident are we that they're going to be able to do that? So I put a poll up on Twitter saying, what do you think, how confident are you in the Canucks playoff chances? And I got over nearly 350 votes, and right now it's pretty split 50-50. You had 7% saying extremely confident, 45% saying somewhat confident, so 7 plus 45, that's 52% for the positive. Then you had 37% saying not confident, and 11% saying not at all confident, so 37 plus 11, 48%. So you have 52% showing at least somewhat confidence, 48% saying little to no confidence. So again, a 50-50 split, and that makes a lot of sense. I think if we did this poll 2 weeks ago, it'd be more 75-80% saying, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. But now, after we've seen them drop 5 of the last 6, drop to the second wildcard spot, fighting with all these teams, that's where the Canucks fans sit in their confidence level right now, 50-50. And you can check out that poll on my Twitter account. So there we go, Canucks fans. I want to give you a chance really quickly to talk about all those things. The performance last night, Demko, Pedersen, Toffoli, power play, defensive struggles. Talk about that. You can talk about the hope that Brock Boeser will bring to the lineup. Is he going to be a difference maker? Will he count for 4, 6, 8 more points in the standings? You can talk about the fact that your confidence level in the Canucks making the playoffs. But all those things I would love to read, react, and reply. So leave a comment below. Back from Nanaimo, back to a regular schedule now of doing these vlogs at least once a day, if not twice a day. But tonight, a reminder that it'll be 2 vlogs today, because tonight, join me at 10 o'clock on YouTube for my weekly live stream. Not sure if I'm going to get any of the boys on, depending on how their homework's going or how they're feeling after the bowling tournament. I'd love to get Kayla on. We can congratulate her, but that's like 10:45 at night, and she's only in grade 7. But not that I've shown good discretion in my parenting times before. So we'll figure that out before we press the record button at 10 o'clock tonight. So I invite you to join me there, and I invite you to leave a comment below so I can read, react, and reply. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Enjoy the day. Canucks get back hopefully on the winning track. They got to start chipping away and getting these 18 points over the next 14 games, and that starts tomorrow against the New York Islanders at home. Have a great day. God bless. Go Canucks, go.